From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It's going to be a beautiful day out there, lots of sunshine across the map, and high temperatures will be normal for this time of the year. That means low to mid 90s for lower elevations, 70s up in the Cascades. It's going to be 70s and 80s in the Blues. Winds are going to be light once again, at least for most spots. No, after 2 p.m. could be a little bit breezy in the Kittitas Valley and in the Morrow County foothills and up in the Cascades. But elsewhere, light winds. Then for tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows will be mild. It's going to be in the 60s for the valleys, basin, and foothills, 40s and 50s in the Cascades, and 50s and 60s in the Blues. For tomorrow, a little bit hotter, a few degrees hotter than normal for this time of the year. Still low 90s in the Kittitas Valley, but mid 90s in the Yakima Valley, mid to upper 90s in the lower Columbia Basin. We're going to be within a stone's throw of 100 degrees for the Hanford site, and the mid 90s for the foothills, 70s and 80s in our higher terrain. Wind gusts are going to be much more of a factor for tomorrow. Could be a little bit breezy to start the day, but they'll really ramp up after 2 p.m. You can see across the map we'll have to deal with breezy or windy conditions, but especially windy in the Kittitas Valley and the Morrow County foothills. You see, we always look at this wind gust forecast in Hermiston kind of as a litmus test to what our fire danger is going to be. So if this starts to come in closer to 35, 40 miles per hour for tomorrow, we might have to go with the first alert weather day, especially given that the vegetation is going to be critically dry. So sort of on the bubble when it comes to that, but the winds picking up as high temperatures going down into this weekend. Going to be pleasant weather for the water follies. Then we'll heat it back up into the beginning of next week. Not only trending a little bit hotter for next week, but also these little shower and thunderstorm chances for the mountains in the Kittitas Valley for Monday and Tuesday. So we'll keep a very close eye on that lightning potential. Here is the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Mid 90s through Friday, around 90 this weekend, then heating back up next week. In Yakima, hot and dry over the next week, but thankfully a little bit cooler on Saturday and Sunday. In Ellensburg, winds picking up on Thursday and Friday. Watch the fire start potential closely, also keeping a close eye on thunderstorm chances for early next week. In Hermiston, mid 90s over the next few days, low 90s this weekend, and the heat is back on next week. Finally, for Walla Walla, a hot and dry forecast over the next week with some breezy weather in the mix for Thursday through Saturday.